As defined by virtual speech, interpersonal communication is the interaction and exchange of information between two or more people. This can be verbal and or nonverbal communication. So ways that information can be communicated include via text, oral, written, or email. And the goal of this skills workshop is to encourage patients to take that extra step in receiving care and to ensure that they are receiving the information from their provider in a way in which they understand. So many may believe that it is the provider's job to ensure that their patients are understanding the information that they are communicating to them, but I believe that it is the patient's job, as it is their health that is on the line, and it is their job to feel as if they are receiving adequate care, and if they are not, they need to speak out and let their provider know a way in which they will better understand the information, and initially this can improve the quality of care that they are receiving. The American Nurses Association states that the use of effective interpersonal communication may reduce stress, promote wellness, and therefore improve overall quality of life, kind of like I just stated. So the goal of this skills workshop is to, again, encourage patients to take that extra step in receiving care and to let the provider know if there is a way in which they can better understand the information that is being provided to them. So, for example, there are students who learn better by just watching and listening to the lecture and watching their professor teach and just kind of understanding it that way. And there are others who are more visual and require drawings or demonstrations. And so I believe a way in which patients can figure out more so is to ask their provider to provide them with information in several different ways. So maybe ask their provider to print out a paper for them in which explains instructions maybe for a new medication that they are taking, and therefore they are able to take that paper home with them and then look back on the information that was provided to them at a later date if maybe they forget how to take the medication or they just want to verify that they're taking it correctly. Another way, so that is an example of written. Another way that that patients can double check that they are receiving the information in the correct way or in a way that they understand is maybe that the provider provides them with a telephone number in which they can reach them if they have any questions, and then that would be oral. So the patient maybe can call up the provider on the cell phone and say, hey, I got a question, can you just verify this with me real quick? And maybe that is the patient's best way of understanding the information. Another way is maybe the provider provides the patient with visual instructions as like pictures, and the patient is able to go by that. So I believe it is the patient's job to kind of test the water so to speak, of all the different ways that information can be communicated, and then from there choose which route of communication they feel suits them.